Hi, folks.
Hi again. So, I went home, I went back to sleep. It's currently 10:20. We have to get blood work done. Of course, we're fasting, so we're not allowed to eat or drink anything, so we do that.
Well, I technically don't have to fast for my particular tests, but I didn't want to eat in front of Trish because I was being polite.
He'd have been more polite if he would have just said he had to fast.
With that said, I'm fasting. I'm horribly hungry.
I'm not horribly hungry, but
I can eat.
I could eat. You know what my issue is right now?
Coffee.
Coffee. I really want a cup of coffee. A really good cup of coffee just right now. Nope.
They got some kind of coastal storm warning up for the next couple of days. Apparently something's going to blow off the coast.
It's all windy and rainy and icky and gross.
Our canopy's still there, and you got to smile more. So. But the canopy's still there, so.
The canopy is still there.
That's a plus. That's a plus.
It is a plus. It's a huge plus. And it's been pretty windy all night, so if it was going to go, it would have gone.
I'm still going to put a couple of center blocks on a couple corners, but.
I mean, it wiggles a little bit, but nothing major.
It's not like a hurricane, but it is 40, 50 mile an hour wind, so.
Yeah. So, you guys like my hat? I like my hat.
Gotta support our peeps.
Mm-hmm. Other YouTubers. I love rubbing that one. Sorry, I do. Lacee's like, eh. Lacee's a girly girl. I like the adventure and the positivity and, you know, the brand, the smile more in general. There's actually numerous YouTubers I watch.
Come on! Sorry.
Like, did the light's green? Go! He's just sitting there. We almost didn't make it through that light.
It's like a 4-second window to go through this light, so if somebody sits there and decides to be on their phone texting and the light changes, you don't get through the light.
That guy was in that lane, then went over to the other lane, and kept making back in this lane.
I just...
People, and I don't know.
I need to get a dash cam so we can include this stuff in the vlog, because we're not kidding about any of this.
Well, instead of filming us, why don't we talk and film that?
Well, but I think we should have, I should just get a designated camera just to record morons.
But I think as the ages go and we're more in a cell phone world and a texting world and a social media world, people are not paying attention to the world around them. Whether you're walking, you're shopping in the store, that's all the time. You're driving's now terrible. You know, I watch it with my kid, I watch it with other kids, I watch it with grown adults. It's terrible. Like we've as a world, we've stopped paying attention to everything. And it's like...
What'd you say? Oh.
So,
There's a lot of distractions in this world.
Well, and the unfortunate thing is the distractions are coming from electronics. They're not coming from...
They come from technology.
You know, relationships and...
Yeah, the distraction is not coming from being chased by lions.
Well, I don't want to be chased by a lion.
I don't know who hit that sign. And ended up in here. Wow. So somebody...
well, it looks like they went off the road and hit it. It looks like they went off the road and
hit the sign. They plunked it pretty good.
Well, I mean, and it's just... You see it down here a lot, and I guess people are super distracted down here because it's a resort town, so it's like, ooh, I'm at the beach, but in the grocery store, like I work in a grocery store, it's terrible. Like I'll be standing there and customers will just be there on their phones, and I'm like, I mean, I get some people, like, cause I have my grocery store app, are looking at their grocery list and stuff on their phone, but there are people that are just like oblivious to what's going around them in the stores, because they're just on their phone. Nowadays, if I'm on my phone, it's checking points or I'm checking coupons, and it's all mobile now. People do all that years and years ago. But anyway, off on that rant.
Yeah. I can make a car payment today, too, at some point.
Car payment, check. Blood work, check. Lacee's going with her friend for the weekend, so we gotta be back home by 3. No later than probably before that.
We're not going anywhere in particular.
To get her off the bus and to get her off with her friend. That makes me nervous.
Which part? I know they watched the vlog. They're good people. Right?
Oh yeah, like I have no problem with them. I like them. Like I talked to her mom last night.
It's just an hour ride.
And nothing against, you know, Morgan, who's the teenager that's going to drive Lacee. I have no problem with that. It's just, it makes me nervous because I'm a mom. I'm nervous anytime Lacee goes anywhere with somebody else in the car, and especially with the weather like this. You know, and it's not necessarily the driver that I have an issue with, it's everybody else on the road. It scares me. I mean, it made me nervous to let her go to last year to South Carolina. Like, I mean, all moms, I'm sure, can relate. You get nervous when you let your kids go on a road trip. This person lives an hour away. That's where the nervousness is. Like, she's not just going to be up the street. hour. So we'll just pray for safety and security and all that. And we'll be picking her up on Sunday, so they're not bringing her back.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if I informed you of that. I didn't think it was fair for them to have to come clear and get her and then come clear back to drop her off.
Hillendale Farms. I actually applied for Hillendale Farms.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they out of?
Well, that tag says Spring Grove, PA, but I was applying for the egg farms in Jefferson.
Oh.
Got a tour of an egg plant years ago. How they sort eggs.
They sort eggs.
It was pretty interesting. It really was. It was best to be bilingual if you want to understand anybody that worked there. But I learned all about eggs and how they sort eggs and how they go down conveyors and they're sorted by weight, size, color.
Sunshine somewhere?
The sun's kind of coming through the
It
cloud.
got bright or something.
Well, another left turn and we're going to be getting blood drawn.
Maybe we'll film it. He doesn't like getting blood drawn. I don't care so much.
I really don't want it. The camera would be all shaky. You'd be like doing this.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I've actually got a little better at it considering I had about
You've only had it done like 10,000 times in the last 3 months. So, I mean, you tolerate it better. It doesn't mean you like it.
every hour on the hour. Don't just put a pick in me. They had to do it freshly drawn. Do we have pictures of my arms all bruised up? I don't know. When I was getting all the stuff for my my cancer test at the hospital, they had to draw blood fresh every single time. They couldn't leave a pick on the line. So every time they picked a new spot, and every time my arm got a little bit more bruised, and every hour they were testing something. It was rough. All right, let me go find a parking spot, and we will catch everyone later.
Wow, that was quick.
We're done.
They walked in, walked out.
Not that they couldn't take our blood, but they couldn't take our blood because the test.
Our blood. It's my fault. It's all my fault. And actually, I'm blaming it on my mom. No. Because of the certain test that I have to have done, I have to go to the hospital because they have to work on the blood right away to test it.
They have to have fresh blood.
So I'm being tested for like a blood clot disorder type thing that is actually hereditary in my family. Doesn't mean I have it. I got to be tested for it since it's hereditary. So that's why I said I thank my mom. So I had the doctor issue those tests so that we could get tested for it, but the regular lab that we usually go to can't do it, so we have to go to the hospital.
But at least they looked it up first, instead of getting in there and realizing that they couldn't.
But I have to prolong my coffee intake just a little bit longer.
I have to prolong breakfast.
So we'll see you in a few. Hello.
Hello, backing out.
Feeling a little British.
Just stopped by Go Brit.
For some lunch.
It's been a long morning.
Yeah, we just now got to eat. It's 1 o'clock. It's been a very good morning though.
It has. Good things have happened.
So,
Weather's not one of those, but
no, the weather's really crappy. When I got our blood work done, I had to get stuck twice and fill up 7 vials. Really was not a big deal.
I didn't even feel the needle go in for me. That was the best blood draw I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, I mean, she was really good. Like, it wasn't her fault my veins were deep in my arm. I'm just looking at her. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's no big deal. It's nothing through childbirth. This is nothing.
But then we got done there, and then I needed to update insurance information with the hospital, all the billing stuff, so we went over to the financial.
Right, so let's backtrack just a minute. Everybody who's watched this or is watching this pretty much knows that he had cancer. He's been through 2 major surgeries, radiation, rehabilitation. Still going through the process. He's still active. Like, this is not in the past. This is current. And he had insurance through work. Well, insurance dropped him through work.
Still employed, but they dropped my health insurance because I was sick.
Because he was out too long.
Because I was sick.
So, he went and applied for Medicaid because obviously he needs insurance. Because, I mean, we're already getting bills from the stuff that the insurance didn't pay for. So, and for the last how many months?
Since, what do you mean, the insurance lapse?
For the assistance.
The medical assistance will go back to February 1st.
No, I mean, how long has it been since you applied for the hospital assistance?
Oh, the charity stuff through the hospital I applied for back in August.
Yeah, so you applied for charity assistance through the hospital back in August to help with the medical bills, because we're barely putting food on the table, let alone anything else. You know, I mean, our bills are paid, but you know, there's no extra. You know, we have a little extra now because of our tax return, but you know, that's, you know, the bills are done and paid, and once all that goes through, you know, that little extra money that only lasts so long. So anyway, so we applied for the assistance for the medical, all his medical bills and stuff, and of course, ever since October, it's been round and round with them. Need this paperwork, need that paperwork, need this paperwork, need that paperwork. So anyway, insurance drops him. He goes to the state, goes to Georgetown to the state to apply for Medicaid. That day, 2 hours after? 2, 3 hours? After he left their office, they called him and approved him for Medicaid. That day. That doesn't happen. Ever. Like, I don't know how many people can say that they were approved and got their medical assistance all in the same day.
Within a couple hours.
Within a couple hours. Like, it was crazy. So
today we had to go around, we had to get blood drawn. She had to do it for her testing for her hereditary blood clot disorder, see if she has it.
That regular checkup.
And I just had regular blood work done for follow-up for my oncology that I have. The doctor visits pick up again next week. I had a little bit of a break here, but I have hematology, oncology, radiology, all these appointments are all coming up for follow-ups. And so I wanted to make sure everybody had the right insurances. And so every stop I've been going to, I've been saying, okay, here's my new insurance cards. This is how we're supposed to bill. This card here is good for this card's good for this. And because we had to get blood drawn at the hospital, the patient financial services are right across the street. You know, not the billing, but patient financial services. So we went in there, and the same guy that helped me out trying to get the charity assistance recognized us right off the bat and said, come on back.
He also lives in our development.
He says, you know, I know you. So he went in the back and he pulled up my entire medical billing history, and we were back there, what, a good half hour? And put in all the insurance information and basically said from this point forward, anything back billed is gone. Or automatically approved for all that to be paid. Because I qualify for the state insurance. So every single medical bill that my work employer insurance did not cover, it's covered.
Through the assistance program.
Through the assistance
now,
program.
Medicaid didn't pick up those bills. That was not Medicaid to pay them. It's the assistance program through the hospital that paid them. So, like, there's no bills. Not for him. I still have a bill. His bills are gone.
And that was a pretty hefty bill.
So, I mean, it comes back to what I've said in vlogs before of, you know, if you stay positive, if you do the right things, if you put forth good karma into this world, good will come back to you. You know, it really sucks that we have to go through all this. But at the same time, we don't have to pay for it. You know, thank God we don't have to pay for it. And I still have my stuff because I still have the crappy insurance to work. But
which they're still billing us for stuff that she has, you know.
But you know that it is what it is on that. For his bills, I mean, you're talking in total $75,000. Like
that was not paid.
That was not paid
by insurance.
So like, I mean, you're talking 2 major surgeries, radiation. Like, shit's not cheap at all. So, you know, God has, you know, I will say it again, that God has always found a way for us. And He has always made sure that we were okay. And that is because, A, we, you know, the faith that we have, and B, because we put good into the world. Like, we don't go around doing bad things. We don't go around manipulating the system and, you know, even like with our tax check, you know, we could take that check and blow it on whatever we wanted to. No, 95% of that money went to bills and to pay off bills and pay off, you know, whatever we owed on stuff. You know, the other 5%, we did some things because we still have sanity. You know, we gotta live. It's a life. What's the point of having this life if you're not gonna live it? You know, live it to the greatest possible point that you can. You know, and that's the lesson in life. You know, life is too short. Live it. I mean, do the right things, but live your life.
It's even yesterday when I was updating information at the Tunnel Cancer Center. Even the woman behind the counter, I'm trying to think of her name. I can visualize her, but I can't think of her name. Last letters of I, Sylvie. Yeah, her name is Sylvie. Wonderful person.
She's so sweet.
She actually just, you know, she put her hands out and extended them out to me across the counter and took my hands, and she goes, you know, you guys are just amazing.
Well, she said how pleasant we were, and how every time she's met us, we've met with her a couple times. You know, she's met us, we've just been so pleasant. You know, life is too short to be miserable, and it's a choice. You can choose to be miserable. You know, there are circumstances and stuff in life that are hard and that you got to deal with and work through. And that in turn comes with some miserable circumstances, and you're going to have some anger and you're going to have some frustration, and you're going to work through that. But if 90% of the time, you know, you're working through that and you're putting through positivity, positive things come back. We went in to Go Brit. Okay, like it's not a service restaurant. It's more like a cross between service and fast food. It's a fish place. You get fish.
We were hungry.
So, you know, we ordered them and we sat down.
Wait, even before that, when we get the financial stuff paperwork, you know, we didn't have anything to eat or drink all morning. I'm like, do you have any water? Well, they have people just walking up with cups of water and handing them to us.
The guy went and got us water in snow cones.
God bless him. He walked by.
We downed those, and then the next thing we know, this woman walks around a corner with cups of water. She goes, "Is this better?" Fantastic things. Like the difference. People are genuinely good at heart. You just got to find the good in them, and there are more good people in this world than not. You know, while we're sitting at Go Brit, like she gave us water cups to get water. I wasn't going to fill them because I wasn't going to get the water unless I needed to get the water. But we sat down. She's like, I can fill those water cups. So I'm like, no, it's not a big deal. So I can get them then. She's like, no, I'm not doing anything. I'll fill them. So she took and filled them. She's not a waitress. She's not getting paid. She's not getting tips. She did it anyway. She sat down and she said I wouldn't have done it for anybody. She's like, but I like your hat. I'm like, you know, that's why I like Reminat and his message. Like, people see smiling and stuff and positivity, and it brings positive things. It's like a cycle. You know, you put negative and bad things into the world, you're going to get it back. It's a given. So, yeah, it's been a good morning. It's been a really crappy weather morning, though. I wish it was sunny and 70. But
our canopy is still there. You can see it. You can see it right there.
Yeah, it is back there.
It's back there.
Away.
Yeah.
It's got cinder blocks on it and tie down. I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere.
I don't know. I'm still leery.
If his trash can hasn't blown over, our cinder block held down tent's not going to blow over. I know, it's like a balloon. It just air gets in it and takes it up. But anyway, so that's how our morning's gone. And so far, we have a full vlog worth of stuff in just half a day. And
while we're at the financial assistance, the therapy called. The physical therapy people called just to call. And I handed the phone to Trish because it was just a local number, and she picked it up and went off. Well, here is my physical therapist was called just to check up and say hi. You know, just...
Well, and she gave us more resources to call for assistance or help that we might need.
But that's just how it is. I mean, the people that are down here...
Yeah, the physical therapist told us she loved us. Like, what physical therapist does that? She's awesome, though. She's such a sweetheart.
They all are. All right, we're pushing 11 and a half minutes on this section. I'm sure we're going to have more later, but...
Well, I'm thinking we may end up having to split this because we don't have a vlog from yesterday.
Maybe we should just post this now, and this could be just today's.
Well, it could be, today's for yesterday.
Yeah.
We'll just post the beginning
so
and we'll put a side note in.
If you've seen this now...
A current day vlog.
It could be a current day vlog.
It's going to be a current day vlog.
And we can make it exciting. I shaved my head.
He did shave. Did you notice? I noticed. Well, of course, I knew he was doing it when it took him an hour and a half in the bathroom this morning.
Yeah. All right, so you might see this today, and if you see it today, then it's today. Which was actually yesterday.
So I hope everybody has a happy Friday. We have plans later to go out and away because Lacey's going to be at a friend's house. So we have not had a night out, just me and him, in... Have we ever? Have we ever had... When's the last time?
Just you and me?
Just you and me.
Scheduled.
Mine is the little lunch dates and breakfast dates.
But an actual
scheduled date.
I'm going to have to find pants to wear because I only have a sweatpants.
I know. I was in there like,
I think they're all buried in the shed, and of course it's rainy and windy out, so it's a perfect day to go digging in the shed.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to wear.
Well, we'll figure it out.
I have sneakers and leggings.
These are real world problems.
But yeah, so we're going on a date tonight. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday, and we're going to go because if this is the end of today's vlog, we should probably start the vlog for tomorrow.
Yeah. Later.
Bye.